You see, when Kirunda Kivejinja died, very many people, prominent people, posted on Twitter. It was a trending subject. Among them was Tumwebaze Frank, the minister, as well as the first son, General Muhoozi, who tweeted and eulogized the late Kirunda Kivejinja and explained to his Twitter followers that Kivejinja was a very strong pillar to this generation and nation at large. But I want to Twitter Omanyiwe Bamugambye Muhoozi. Bamugambye Sebo, if COVID-19 doesn't kill the old people, what will? Muganyo abantu abakulu baganyo kuva mu buyinza. So COVID-19 is going to help them to wipe out this old generation and bring in a new generation. But I don't know if that's correct. If that's a very
that is so mean.
Yeah, that was so. I found it so mean. I found it so mean. I think the people who are saying that Tebaina Bajaja
it is bad.
Yeah, that is too bad.
But everyone is entitled to their opinion.
Because we're food day. No. Because kubanga mbadde sikwagala awudde mukulembeze muveeko ofe. No. Naye butunyira mu nadde ngo bya story oba history wa omukulu Kirunda Kivejinja. Ndaba nga was so touching. Kubanga omukulu ono yazaalibwa omwaka 1935 era nga ayina organize okuva mu Bunyoro Kingdom, Bunyoro Chara Kingdom. Era omukulu ono yazaalibwa mu myaka gye twalimu nga gye tumanyi nti abakulu bano abakabulu oba betuyita abangereza bali nga batwala eggwanga lyaffe bali kulembera bali fuga. Yanabeera nga omukono yasoma eddiini y'obusiraamu n'abeera nga yagikugukamu era n'abeera nga yava mu Uganda n'agenda n'asomerako India. Naye mu kubeera India yasinkana abantu ab'enjawulo n'afuna n'experience ey'enjawulo. Mwasinkana omukulu Nehru owa India, founding prime minister owa India, n'abeera nga yamuyingiza ate mu political mind, n'abeera nga muggulu
mu mentorship okuyingira politics.
Era n'abeera nga yamuteekamu omutima okuba nti naakomawo alwanirire independence y'eggwanga yasi yatu Uganda. So omukulu oyo we yava mu biseera ebyo babaawo ne bakolawo yakola emikwano n'abakulu nga John Kakonge, Wadada Musani, Kintu Musoke ne Sali. Nga bageza kuba nti beegatta okuba nti bakolawo ekibiina ekyenjawulo ebikigenda okuba nti badrivinga yebata National Congress okuba nti balaninga okuba nti bagenda mu independence. So ebintu ebyo nabigoberedde Karo yabadde ayina okuba nga ayina ebisukkawo awo asobola okuba nga bitwalamu.
Now Kirunda Kivejinja was part of the UPC party, the old UPC party in 1961. But when they got issues and with the fall of Amin, he re-engaged in active politics as a member of the National Consultative Council and actively participated in the formation of Uganda Patriotic Movement to contest in the 1980 elections. UPM was formed and fronted Museveni as their presidential candidate. And when UPC came to power again in 1980, that is when Kivejinja decided and said, you know what, I am going to follow Yoweri Museveni to the bush. In 1981, and so he was active in the organization of the armed movement as a member of the Resistance Council in Luweero Triangle, and even some parts of Kampala, with others like Elia Kategaya, Moses Chigongo, and Bakulu Mpaji Wamala. And then he went to exile after that. He fled to Nairobi and joined the external wing of the NRM as the editor of the Resistance News. He also worked as a journalist, guys. Did you know that? Then
I think it was in 84.
That was 84.
Later William Pike. Uganda. For the very first time, President Museveni was interviewed in the bush. We are hearing like his motives. Uganda. So it was courtesy of the late Ali Kirunda Kivejinja.
Okay. So on capture of state power in 1986, when President Museveni left the bush into power, he served both in the government and at the movement secretariat, emphasizing the ideological foundation of the NRM. Now, he lived his life as a Muslim intellectual, leftist, socialist and ideologist and African nationalist from the pre-independence era. He is survived by 2 wives, several children and grandchildren. I didn't know he had 2 wives, but since he's a Muslim, I think.
Ekyonga kikutteko nnyo.
Awumanya kalo biba. Awumanya
biba. Tulibyafaayo bya Kirunda Kivejinja. Kirunda Kivejinja.
No, Carol.
I'm very single. Currently, I'm very single.
Lwaki 2 wives kikutteko nnyo?
Nedda, on my Kirunda Kivejinja has been a very strong pillar in Uganda. We've known him as a leader, as a consultant and all these other things, but we've never had his family life. So probably it shocked me because I was like, hey, he had when I got to know he had 2 wives, it just shocked my mind.
Kirunda Kivejinja is one of the guys abadde mu government yaffe nga bali so disciplined. Era okuba nti bali tumenya social life ye is because of his discipline.
It's because of his discipline.
Kubanga abadde akweka nnyo private life ye, ntagala kuba nti ajolesa mu bantu nga talina kituyita abavubuka kye bayita amasappe. Ngalavayo kuba nti yejakajja kuba yeragala.
Naye kati be yali nabo bayiri akategeya. These are very big people and very reserved people. I don't think anyone in their generation or in their group has their life out there.
True.
I think they are very disciplined people, and that's why they've stayed with President Museveni, because President Museveni, ojukira bweyawa the late Abiriga Siripa, namugamba, for me I like disciplined people. I think he's very big on discipline.
And that's gatoli kusetenola Karo kyenalingamba baganda bange Simon Chris ne Latifa era nekimviirako abantu okuba nti bankwata bubi ngamba nti abakulu baneeno yes tugamba twagala obukulembeze ne tubayigirako biki kasaimu kati omukulu ngoyo Kirunda Kivejinja abantu bayigireko okuba nti si kintu kuba nti weragerage nkozeewo kano onvubukano nengo kuba nti bwe kimu nze that's why me you never find my social media page posting abaana bange posting simanya bikoze bitya
no I'm deferring
that is my private life.
No I beg to differ because now social media bana abantu tebalina social media in their times. Kirunda Kivejinja beri akategaya aba
social media abaddeko
they don't have probably their grandchildren currently are on social media but don't blame them for not being on social media.
Do we know them?
Because
do we know them?
You might not know them because the fathers did not post them. They are not riding on their fathers.
Son of Kirunda Kivejinja
no, they are on social media because
but do we know them?
Genom Hosi's son is on social media. Simanya, all the Natashas are on social media. Their children are on social media. Yeah.
Twogera kusajja balina discipline.
Musajja mukulu naawe.
Karo, twogera ku social media. Twogera ku discipline. Waliwo talina kuleeta. My point is,
but discipline and social media should not
be. My point is,
should not be Tetwina bigger to discipline and social media. You can't be disciplined because Kirunda Kivejinja was a loyal man. That is why he joined after UPC failing. He joined Museveni in the bush and went to fight. He was a very disciplined man and he had a lot of respect. Those 3 attributes are his personality. Don't bring them to social media and say,
Carol,
I'm not
talking about discipline or social media discipline. Kugambi, I keep my life private.
No, it didn't mean you're disciplined.
No, I said I keep my life. I keep my private. Say, I keep my life private. I'm supposed to social media. Supposed to. No. I'm a Muslim man. If so family babiri kati so but gabi posting. Era go binjogeza one sawa zino because I'm driving the point. Nze chengeza okugamba nti abasajja omusajja ono bali mu tebitino tubako pako si kirungi kuba ndo vayo kasaba ekyofunyeewo ebisere bisinga Simon Christopher kubanga abantu tulina fe musamu tulina gyetuyita ekiiso anti omuntu Simon Christopher gango yambadde sunne ngamba Simon Christopher suuti neekwononekako kiiso obulwadde bukulu ate buliko ddagala kujja kusaba Mungu so ebisere bisinga ndo postinga nakazimba akayimba kamu nakapostinga social media muzee kama nakapostinga social media so
what's wrong with that?
Bibira ne private life yo ng'omuntu bulobanye ensinyo nekumanya mwebatana okuba nti batandika okukulwana.
Let me utilize that.
Yeah.
The truth is kankuzeeko emabega katono nnyo. Abakulu bano baali bajja mu buyenza baali bavubuka bato. Ne General Kaguta Museveni I think was about 42. That was jali myaka mito. Bw'otunuulira ebizibu ebyaliwo then. I think they had solutions to those problems. And when you compare challenges of 2020, not comparing the challenges of 1984,
a whole generation
they are
back.
Completely different. So,
Not just years, but a whole generation.
Yeah.
So what is your point?
They're different generations. So chengeza okugamba nti in regards to what you're saying, nti social media, simanya abakulu bano they had private life, that was a different generation. Neno generation eriwo, it is the only generation
Simon
that
Quiz,
can have.
you can't keep your life private in this generation.
It's a personal
So it's a choice.
decision. Yes.
Why do you blame me?
Now,
It's
not
okay.
something-
You can keep
it's
your
not
life
something
private,
that what
but
bring
don't-
on table and then make it a topical
But
discussion.
no, but
it was his decision.
Yeah, I'm saying abantu bano nabaga tubayigireko kaniza kino nakibagirako
Nekitoyinza kimuyigirako mu
nakimuyigirako nakimuyigirako Simon Quiz wange nakikoze.
Maybe what I can talk about is the fact that
Kati
I
Tariq
wanted to
tayagala
urge-
postinga mukazi we.
No,
That's it.
I want to keep my life private. Sagala
that is
chimunji
your
I expose
personal
everything.
decision. Even him keeping his life private,
And is
it was his personal
that's
decision.
what namuyigirako I learned from him.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
that's what I was saying.
But is it the best thing you could learn from him, really? A loyal man, a respectful man, a disciplined man? All you learned from him was keeping your life private?
byonna sobola biyiga mulundi gumu.
Nakyo kyekisingayo ekikulu kyeki.
At the moment kinakasobola okuyigako.
Anyway,
Okay,
so what I want to talk about the late Ali Kirunda Kivejinja is that he wrote a book. Unlike other prominent people that we are losing, nti bw'ofanga towandiise kitegeeza ebintu byonna bibeera
ogenze wenna.
ogenze wenna. So it's very crucial to write books. Yesterday I was speaking to Omukukuna Joseph Tamale Mirundi ne mubuuza kyagenda okujjukira ku mugenzi yatuvudde ku maaso olunaku olw'omukaaga n'agamba kirungi nti ye omugenzi Kirunda Kivejinja yafudde awandiisa era awandiika akatabo The Crisis of Confidence, akatabo koogeraku about the political history of this country. Akatabo ako nonza musobola okajja mu bookshops zonna wano in Uganda. At least there is something to remember about the late Ali Kirunda Kivejinja. Unlike other prominent people, nti bw'oba ofudde nga towandiise kitegeeza ogenda wenna ne weerabirwa. Okay? And I had the same comment when njogerako n'omukulu Frank Baine. Frank Baine alina akatabo ke yawandiika knows about the journey of his life. He talks much about bwe yali e Karamoja, bwe yali nga I think OC police station, OC prison, something like that. So at least it's very crucial and very important to write books because if ofa ibintu by'owandiise bisigalawo and people read much about yourself. Meanwhile,
nga tugenda mu break nekana kantu kakulu nnyo. Omukulu Kivejinja wafiiridde abadde yakolako yasabikako mu NRM government nga relief fund social rehabilitation minister era n'abeerako minister of works and transport n'abeerako minister without portfolio n'abeerako minister for state foreign affairs. Wafiiridde second deputy prime minister ate nga ye minister for East African affairs.
Yaliko minister of East African affairs.
Wafiiridde abadde nga byombi abiholdinga. Second deputy prime minister and minister for East African affairs.
I think he stopped being minister for East African affairs in the last reshuffle. Yeah, in the last reshuffle he stopped being minister for that and just retained the deputy prime minister's post. Yeah, succeeding. Kirunda Kivejinja was royalty. He was a prince from the Baisemena of the Busoga.
That is a tribe in
people are fighting for Kirunda Kivejinja. The Banyoro are saying he hails from there. Even the Basoga are saying he was their prince. Now I'm a bit confused. But anyway.
Ekyo kinzizayo ku issue eri nti Abanyoro Abaganda n'Abasoga Banyoro ffe tubazaala.